Number 5, Willow with jersey number 7, Ade with number 15, Daniel with jersey number 9, Henry with number 10, and Emmanuel with jersey number 12.
Once again, it's a game where it seems that one side has been trying to ask all the questions while the other side has been defending. But fair enough, and to the credit of Region 2, they have not sat back. They know there are 2 goals now and they have to respond. And they have been the one asking the questions. Region 34 are just holding on right now to their lead, hoping that they can see this one out, but it's still a long way to go.
Right. Let's also know that the players that make the score sheet is Maduka Anthony with jersey number 1 and assisted by Jacob Pina, and the second goal was taken by Wisdom Iredi with jersey number 2 from Region 34 of Asaba.
Of course, it was those 2 quick fire goals from the players mentioned that gives Region 34 the edge in this game. And it's the second half. It's a time for teams to actually look at the position they are in this game and make amends as quickly as possible. Region 2 is trying to force the issue, and Region 34 is staying strong and firm. Let's see where this game goes. It's beautiful interchange in the midfield. The players try to stay onside. It's a missed clearance by the defender, but the ball ends up in the hands of the keeper of Region 34.
Surprising that this players is actually making its way with the aim to have an equalizer, despite we're moving to the latter part of the second half of this match. Do you think that Region 2 can balance the score sheet?
In football, nothing is impossible if you have your tactics set right, and if the other team fails to meet up to the expectations of, trying to nullify your tactics. Region 2 has to really put pressure on the defense of Region 34 if they are to get anything out of this game. Presently, I see them trying to force the issue, though uncoordinated it may seem, but if Region 34 do not hold their lines firmly, we may see a goal coming in from Region 2. They are asking the right questions, they are trying to force the issue, they are trying to see if they can breach that defense line, and if they are able to do that without Region 34 putting up any resistance, we might just be in for a grandstand finale in this game. As the rule book states, once the player makes contact with the ball, then the flag goes into activation. Obviously it was an offside, but they had to wait until the player made contact. It's a long one all the way down to the goalkeeper of Region 2. Region 2 quickly sends the ball to the defender, trying to build up on the back as quickly as possible. Their transition is key here. Once they can make sure that they connect that midfield to the attack with the accurate passes, then they should be onto something. But if the passes are loose in the midfield, if the transition is not exactly swift, then they may have difficulty trying to find their way into the attacking third and forcing the issue for a goal.
Now let's hope that the referee, with the person of Sikiru Mudashiru and assisted by Shitu Matthew, and the assistant referee number 2 is Awodi Abidemi, and these officiating, officials who took the roles of the referee have actually been in optimum performance. What do you think about that?
Yeah, officiating is a key element of the game, and prior to this match, the match we witnessed between the Region 30 and Region 31, the officiating was excellent. There were no issues, everything was taken control of, and so far so good in this match. The officials seem to be on control of all situations in this match, and there is a chance for Region 2. What can they do? And the ball goes out. And I think Region 34 wants to break out on the counter. 2 players making runs down the channel. The defender flops his line. The keeper comes off the line. Can he get there to the ball? He misses the ball, but the striker could not get it on target. It's out for a goal kick. Brilliant interchange of play there, but it does not result in a goal.
Now let's also know that the defense of Region 34 is a little bit ecstatic. Imagine every passes has been barred from getting through the defense team, and I can imagine little effort from the goalkeeper, although he has also proven himself to be a little bit effective than expected. let's still think that the tide can change in favor of Region 2 to at least get into the score sheet.
Yeah, Region 2, from the look of things, they are really desperate to get on the score sheet right now. They are pushing men forward. They are making sure that they are pinning the defense of Region 34 all the way back. But in Region 5, you can see the fist up there from the defender, trying to bolster his team, making sure that they don't lose their head, they don't lose their guard. But Region 2 is just trying to ask all the right questions, trying to force the issue, trying to see if they can get that goal that they need to put them back into the game. A beautiful cross, superbly handled by the keeper, punches it out, and the defender clears the ball finally out of touch for a throw-in to Region 2.
Let's be hopeful that this game could change, because I mean this is still the qualifying match before we get to the knockout stage. Hopeful, and we just hope that these teams could have a second fate to be able to determine if they could qualify into the next round.
As with all the tournaments, some teams start slow, some teams start on the fast lane, and for a team to lose their first game, it really dampens their confidence. But it does not take anything from the fact that they could still come up with dominant performances later on in the competition. But as it stands now, when you lose your first game of a competition like this, it's pretty difficult to muster the confidence to come back in and ensure that you make the qualifying stages. Region 2 has it all to do in this game to make sure that they don't find themselves in that difficult situation. But if they do, I expect that if they're a quality side, they should be able to dust that aside and come back stronger in the other game. But so far so good. This game is not over, and until it's over and the scoreline goes in favor of Region 34, there's still a lot to play for.
We also like to say a great thank you to the organizers of this great event. I mean, just great opportunities for this youth. Imagine what could have become of these young lads if they never had this opportunity, and also letting them know that this has been transmitted live on Dove Television and all audio platforms, especially from YouTube to Twitter to Facebook. And let me tell you that this is an eye-opening that there are talents in the God's house, in the kingdom of God, pardon me, especially the Redeemed Christian Church of God. What do you think? I mean, what could be the possibility for these footballers of tomorrow?
It's appreciation galore to our Father in the Lord, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, and our Mother in Israel, for even giving their blessings to endorsing this kind of competition during the annual convention of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Like we always say, it's the first of its kind. The minute that our Father in the Lord mentioned it, I'm sure a lot of people wonder that this should be a new era in Redeem, and to bring football into the mix, to give young people a chance during this special program to come and exhibit their talents. I mean, I'm short of words. We can't say thank you enough. We can't thank God enough that this opportunity is happening right before us in this our lifetime, something that we have never witnessed before, but it's happening. And we can only say thank you to Jesus, thank you to our Father in the Lord, thank you to the organizers, everyone that has made this possible. And I hope that the young ones participating in this championship could give a good account of themselves. I mean, at the end of the day, this could be a springboard for some of them in their careers if they choose to follow the path of football. It could also be, a life-changing experience for them. Who knows whether there are people out there watching this program that are scouts, that are talent, hunters, that want to take them into their academies, want to put them into teams. Who knows? It's left to the young ones to just go out there, enjoy the game, express themselves, and give a good account of why they are here playing this competition. Let us remind you, it's still the Rccg Jubilee Youth Championship. You can follow us on all our social media handles on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Rccg Sports. At Rccg Sports. We are on Twitter, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram. You can follow us. All our updates will be there as much as possible. The game is settling into a certain kind of rhythm right now. It's a bit balanced. We have at the moment free kick in favor of Region 34. It's right outside the edge of the 18-yard box. Could this be an opportunity for them to increase their goal tally? Let's find out. And it takes cross into the box. The man knocks it down for the striker, but he misses he fluffs his lines there. And another one, and he's on goal. He's on goal. The man in number 15. Can he make this count? And he fluffs it. The technique was absolutely awful. I mean, at the end of the day, he could have picked a spot, either left or right, and put the ball at the back of the net. Again, let's remind ourselves that these are young lads. We might be expecting, way too much from them, and most of them are just, trying to hone their skills. But I would have expected that he could have at least done better with that opportunity, especially the fact that Region 2 are in need of a goal right now, and that was a golden opportunity that was just punched. We have a player down on the deck for Region 2. Is he able to get up on time? Yes, he is able to get up on time. And once again, we like to see sportsmanship in our game, and some of the players of Region 34 trying to see that it's okay, and that is a good sign to see. The ball goes out for a throw-in for Region 2, and I think they are in a hurry right now. They are making sure that everything they do it quickly, because time is fast running against them in this match. Region 2, remember the game is between Region 2 and Region 34. Region 34 are the ones wearing the lemon green with the black shorts, while Region 2 is wearing the all black stripes. It is 2-0 in favor of Region 2. In favor of Region 34, I beg your pardon. Region 34 leading 2-0.
Yeah, let's hope that this opportunity could be transformed into a goal in favor of Region 2. Oh, he missed it. Hoping, I was just full of hopes that at least Region 2 will come on the scoreboard for this game. What a one.
It's been breathtaking. I mean, after the goals that they conceded, they have come out really strong in this second half. They have actually missed 2 glorious opportunities, and it's been Region 2 all the way right now. Region 2 are really putting on a show right now. They are trying to make sure that they get into this game, but right now we have a player on the deck. It's a player from Region 34, maybe as a result of the tackle, he must have tweaked something, we don't know, but we hope that the medical team can get there and resolve this as quickly as possible. We want to see players stay healthy and fit for this tournament, and it will be a shame to lose a player in this game right now.
Now, Region 2 is actually preparing to make a substitution for their player, and we hope that this could make a change. I mean, turn the table around in favor for Region 2, because I could see that there's a preparation for a substitute in favor of Region 2. I mean, Jide, I just feel that Lagos coming with this aspect. I had a great expectations for regions coming from Lagos. I mean, looking at the center of excellence, and also knowing that these people are well talented. But now it's beating my expectations. Now, to know that Region 2 and other people are up Region 34, and also the Northern region also took the lead in this match and in winning title. So now let's hope that this will make a change. A substitute is going on. The goalkeeper with jersey number 1 is coming out for jersey number 30. Let's hope that this could come into a new tide for them.
I mean, speaking of people from the Northern region, it was a superb display from Region 30 yesterday against Region 28. I don't know, but one of the Northern regions played Region 1 in the opening match, and it was a superb display. Again, today we have seen another region coming from the northern side in Region 30, winning their game comfortably against Region 28, I believe, in the match, the opening match of today. And it tells a lot about the culture of teams coming from that side of the that side of the region, from the northern side of the country, how they have prepared. It tells a lot about the tactics they put in place. It tells a lot about the kind of players that they have in their arsenal. And one would have expected, as rightly said by Toba, that people from the sides of Lagos and the southwest would have expected that they produce more quality, stronger teams. You have expected that most of the results are going in their favor, but it is not so at the moment. But anything can still change. This is still early days. This is still playing prior to the knockout phases, so maybe it's a slow start from teams from southwest and all that, and they will eventually catch up. We never can tell. We'll wait to see at that point in time.
Now also checking performance from the northern aspect. It's not so surprising anyway, because Daddy, I've always said it, like the northerners have always proven him otherwise. I mean, they've always surprised him beyond normal. They're talking about preaching, spirituality. We have great pastors and also regional evangelists, also people who are making waves. Daddy always say, I think we have to keep on sending people to the north to get well equipped. Well, I think it's high time we move, for me anyway, we should move the arc down to the northern part of this country. What do you think? I mean, let's take the headquarters, redemption camp to the north. What will be the outcome of impact to people or to products coming from the north?
Well, I'm not so sure a lot of people will agree with you, but that is the end of the match. That is the end of this match, and it's been a wonderful display from Region 34, winning this game by 2-0. I mean, at the end of the day, it was just two quick goals. It was just two quick goals in the first half that ended, this match. Region 2 pushed and pressed for it, but they couldn't get the equalizer. But coming back to the issue of, the North, and the outstanding talents, both spiritually and on the field. I mean, a lot of people may not agree, but then again, it's down to what the church as a whole feel about looking into talents and people from the northern region and taking good look at them to see what they can do, because they are seemingly punching above their weight and rising above expectation, especially in this tournament so far. So we'll wait and see what happens. Kudos to them so far.
Would you actually think that there's a case of underestimation and overestimation from these players, especially the players coming from regions in Lagos? I mean, the two matches are from regions in Lagos. I mean, do you think perhaps that people from Lagos might be underestimated other regions, that because they belong to the home, or let's just say they are at home, and these other regions are coming to play away and they're just underestimating their performance? I hope, what do you think anyway?
I don't want to believe that any team would underestimate another team. I mean, it will be out of order for you to come into a match thinking that the other team is not prepared. And for the teams that are from the southwest, I think they need to really sit down and look at where things have gone wrong for them so far, and begin to realize that it doesn't matter what part of the country that your team comes from, you have to put in an absolute performance anytime you come on the pitch. So far so good. We have seen the northern teams excel in the competition so far, and we expect that teams from the southwest, the south-south, the southeast pick it up. I mean, like I said, there are slow starters in this game of football. Teams start slowly but end up strongly. Could that be the case? We will never know. There's still a lot of football to be played, and we expect that the dominant teams, if they are from the southwest, should pick up in time. But so far so good. The people from the north are letting us know that yes, indeed, from that part of the country, they are actually doing well in football, and it's showing in the results that their teams are producing so far.
Wow, and that's where we'll come to the end of this match. It's so great running commentary with you, Jide. We hope to see you again in the next match to do another justice and other matches. That's where we'll draw the curtain on the commentary of this match.